Just in case you didn't know, you were rocking with the Influ Gang right now.
Yo, good people, you already know what it is. It's another blessed day. We in the studio, Influ Gang. I'm your boy Velt. I got another special guest, but I'm finna bring him in. But hey, man, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, liking, sharing, subscribing, the whole nine. But why we here, man? I'm here with my boy, one and only, Mr. Mario.
What's going on?
Hey man, I got. Did you want me to throw the Robinson in there, or it doesn't matter? Well, it's out there now.
It's no longer a secret.
Yo, no longer a secret. But yeah, man, I'm in this thing with my boy. Yo, hey man, I appreciate you sliding through, man. And as you can see, we are dampered. Is that did I say that correctly? I'm heard somebody use it before. I try to up my vocabulary.
Yeah, keep your lingo tight.
Keep my lingo tight, man. But yo, man, tell the folks who you are, where you from, and pretty much what you got going, man.
Well, Mario Robinson, as he just told my last name. Nah, just kidding. Nah, man. I ain't running from child support. But I'm Mario Robinson. I'm a native of Indianola by way of a whole lot of places. Got a chance to travel with my parents, do different things. But right now, I serve the community as a civic leader. I work with an organization that gives out grants to local nonprofit organization, community-led organization, and also school districts. So we just focus on making sure kids are literate ready. And personally, in my spare time, I'm the founder and director of Rock Restoring Our Community. What we are a nonprofit that focus on the elderly and at-risk youth.
Okay, so the would you say is it a foundation or your?
My nonprofit 501c3.
The nonprofit. Is it at a station? I mean, is it at a central location? Or
so right now, yeah, we have a central location. We started out in Indianola, Mississippi.
Okay.
We've been in Indianola literally since I found the organization. Partnered with my sister. She has her own organization, Team Positive. It's a faith-based organization, but we started out in Indianola. I'll be doing a little work here this summer, just trying to expand the brand. But other than that, it's based in Indianola.
Okay. It was solid that you mentioned it, because I was just about to say, for those that's watching, for the Northeast Mississippi, or in general, they want to partner up with you. Where can they find, or like how can they get in contact with you if they want to get together and like partner up or shoot you an idea?
Anytime you can get at me on Facebook at Mario Robinson. I'm the guy with the black and white suit on. Or you can get me at Twitter. My Twitter is, Roy's gonna drop it right here.
Okay.
So that's my Twitter. Mario Robinson. So that's my Twitter handle.
Yeah. So you said your Facebook profile picture is you in a black and white suit?
Yeah, that's me.
Speaking of suits, hey man, where you get this suit from, man?
Man, I was riding down the road, man. I had on some blue jeans and I flagged the guy down, and he had it hanging out the back of the truck.
Hey man, you've been hanging with the OGs too long.
Man.
That was an OG answer all day, every day, man.
I know you gonna dig this.
So, for those that don't know, I had the privilege and the honor of attending Russ College with my guy. Russ College stand up all day, every day.
Yeah.
You finna come with something, but
I was finna say the slogan, but I changed my mind.
Okay, I got you. But I said that to say, man, believe it or not, I'm proud of you.
Appreciate it, man.
Because I'm like, we came a long way.
Yes.
And as you can see, this is my first time, I guess you could say, dressing up and whatnot. My boy told me 3 weeks in advance, he said, hey, bro, when I come on, I'm wearing a suit. I said, okay, cool. 2 weeks. Hey, man, I just want to let you know, I'm wearing a suit. I said, I got you, though. He was like, yeah, I just didn't want me to show up. I got a whole suit on. And you was like, you dressed down or whatnot. I said, I got you, my guy. So, with that being said, we attended Russ. We came a long way. And you said you into an organization where you help pretty much children or whatnot. So
Well, the
like,
parents too. We got an initiative that we're doing right now with parents that's incarcerated. We're partnering them with a book for a book. We're getting the children a book and giving the incarcerated parent a book.
oh, I didn't know that, man.
Yep.
Yeah, you can tell me that part.
Nah,
But I know now
So today I actually right before when I was telling you I was running late. That's why
Yeah.
I was running late. I
I
was
got you.
traveling. We was on a quick call, getting everything together. So we finally just got it wrapped up. Had to get the logistics wrapped up. So now I'm able to finally say something about it. I didn't want to put it out.
Oh,
there too fast.
so it's a new added on program.
Yeah, it's a new program. We'll be kicking it off. Sad to say, the chief was like, "Well, we got court this week, so we'll be full."
Funny, but not so funny.
Yeah,
It's
that's why I
like
said
the-
that's not good. But
yeah.
you know.
I got you, man. Oh, man. So basically, you I know we talked early, and I remember you mentioning about change, youth for change. Period.
Yeah,
or whatnot.
catalyst for change.
So with change, which involves problem solving. Would you agree?
Yeah,
In order to make change, obviously something has to change, but something has to be solved. Not necessarily.
I
you
won't say solve. I would say addressed.
Okay.
Because if you change, yes, you have to solve a problem, for lack of better words.
Mm-hmm.
But I think first, a lot of the issues have to be addressed.
Gotcha. Okay. My boy brought me back. I like that. So what I was trying to get to is pretty much I know you're a leader. So I was gonna say I was asking one of my questions was gonna be like pretty much good leaders are pretty much problem solvers. I see me when I ask you that every time we talk I already know it's you enlighten me on something else that could be another point of view or whatnot. So what was you thinking just then when I asked you?
I think you're good. I think you're right on track, though. I do. To be a great leader, you must be a great problem solver, because it's just that's the lay of the land. I don't disagree with that. I think also though, the element of problem solving from a community standpoint is a little bit twofold. It's a little bit more to it when it comes to problem solving in neighborhoods, because it's not like a analytical deal, and that's why right now I personally think our community is not progressing as fast, because we're making problem solving more analytical than truly addressing first the issues.
Okay.
Got a special guest.
What? Candy, look. You wanna know what mama eat? Daddy gonna finish. You want some candy? All right, come on, let me get some candy. Let me get you some candy. Come on.
So like, we ain't gonna play this game. See, that's what happens when you're a great dad. Your kids don't want to be away from you.
You are now tuned into the Influ game.
Back to regular schedule program. Where was we at?
Just talking about problem solving in the community.
Problem solving.
Yeah.
And I think I was getting to the question was, what problem have you solved this week?
This week, one I won't speak of.
I got you.
Man, it's usually so many. So this week, one of my top priorities, and by the time this comes out, I've probably already been to put it out. We're doing a mayor's meeting. We're putting together a meeting to talk to a whole lot of mayors in the Mississippi Delta.
Okay.
And it's going to be called Meeting of the Minds. And one of the problems was really finding a central location for a venue.
Okay. So is this part of where you work at, or are you doing this?
Both of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
Because
that.
I think we tend to separate.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But my goal is to change our community. And why not use my resources in the avenues that I have to empower people that I know have the ability to make that change. So if I want to go into these communities, or if I want to help these neighborhoods, it's easier when I can pick up the phone and call the mayor. Like, hey, what's going on, Doc? We're trying to participate. We need to use the annex. You know.
Hey man, that's lit. Hey man, that's lit. You gonna have to keep me informed, man. Man, that's lit. Why the Delta?
One, that's my geographic location for my job.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's a part of it. It's a little bit bigger than the Delta. But two, it's just where I'm from. Like I tell people, we do all this reaching out, trying to help other people. We got people right up on our nose that we can make a difference in. You know what I mean? People we see every day that we can make a difference in their life. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to go and help Sally Sue, what about Mike and John? You know what I mean? People you know every day. People you see every day.
Hey, man. What's it called? Man, it's the way you put it. Is why it's so funny. Man, listen. I know we had like a little hiccup a while ago or whatnot. So we're gonna take a break real quick. We're gonna pay a few bills. We're gonna check the levels and everything. We'll be right back.
You are now rocking with Influ Game.
Hey, it's your boy Velt. Welcome back to the Influ Game, man. I'm here with my boy Mario Robinson, straight out of Indianola. I hope I said that right.
Indianola.
Nah. So man, my next question, Doc. So I've been watching. I've been in tune with what you got going on, and at one point you was running for mayor. Was it in your hometown?
Yeah.
Hometown. Back in your hometown. If you would have landed that man, would you have made history? Like, would you have been the youngest?
I'd have been the youngest mayor.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, that went hard.
It's a gift and a curse.
Yeah. Okay. So, if you don't mind, man, bless us with the story of the experience of running for mayor.
Horrible. No, I'm just kidding. It was tough though. I ain't joking. It was tough. It was a great learning experience, because without that experience, I don't think my trajectory would have went the same.
Okay.
Because I was very green, I won't lie. I was really green to the inside. Have you ever heard the quote that says, never get to know your, like, people that you look up to? Never get to know them personally, because it changed how you see them.
Man.
That was a game changer for me. Like, getting to see some of the elders from a personal standpoint, business standpoint, because you got to think about it. These are if I'm running for mayor, most of the elders are the people that's running the community.
Yeah.
So I got to interact with them.
Correct.
Like, tough. Mm-hmm. So I got a chance to see a side of them that they still speak, but they didn't like that I wasn't gonna be bullied.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's you know me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say what I want to say regardless. You know what I mean?
You gonna do that?
I'm young enough to respect you, but I'm old enough to check you.
Yeah. Oh, that boy pulled one out the pocket.
You know what I mean?
Ow. Yeah. Oh man. So how big was your team trying to run for me?
So that was one thing. I actually I had a nice sized team for my first time. You know what I mean? A campaign manager, had a few. Shout out to class 2007. Had quite a few of my classmates to come through and support.
Shout out to classmates.
On the ground with knocking on doors, handing out flyers.
Yeah.
And then just the local community. I want to show my appreciation on. Yeah, I did do it after the election, but just truly show my appreciation to the people that welcomed me and felt like I was genuine. Even the people that didn't support me, thank you, because I learned a lot from them of how I can work better to gain more support.
Yeah.
So even the people that didn't support, thank you too.
So are we planning on running again or?
Oh,
Okay.
I'll be real transparent. I do have a plan to run again. New campaign manager. Right now, he's kind of an advisor. We're just looking at different options. He thinks that what I'm doing now is creating me a platform to do something different.
Yeah.
But only time will tell.
So advisor / campaign manager.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna be my campaign manager, but right now, just kind of advising me and keeping me honed in on what I need to do, moves I need to make. He's kind of out of the game now. He's an older guy, and he's kind of getting me right. He doesn't want to be my campaign manager, but I want him to be my campaign. He don't want. He say because he's retired, but he's definitely advising me on.
I got you.
The action.
All right, so what brings me to my next question. So if for the listeners that has been listening, you can tell you're a outstanding guy. Especially, I think that takes a lot trying to run for mayor. But with that being said, man, who would you say helped mold you into like the man that you are today?
Well, it's quite a bit of people along the pathway. First, want to pay homage to the ancestors whose shoulders that I'm able to stand up on. Who paved the way for me to be able to do this from the beginning. Because without a lot of their sacrifices, I wouldn't be here.
Nah.
But man, just first of all, my mom and sister, they played a big role, you know, with just kind of giving me that foundation and giving me the tools that I need and making sure I have everything growing up and exposure. Just being able to travel the world as a kid. And then on the flip side of that coin, my dad being a total opposite of them. You know what I mean? My dad always...
Shout out to Pop.
Yeah, it was kind of tough, man. You know, I didn't understand it. I really didn't understand why was he so tough until latter years when I got a chance to really talk to him and from a different standpoint, you know, being a man and understanding why he did what he did. So I really appreciate that. One of my mentors, you know him, Dr. Marco Robinson, man. We still talk to this day.
Man, I gotta link up with my boy, man.
Man, I literally just talked to him. Like that's my guy, man. Anytime
Did
I
you
got
tell him
something
you was coming?
Nah, I want him to surprise him and see it.
Bet.
But that's one of my guys.
Man, shout out to Dr. Robinson.
Man, what's crazy, man, and like my dad has a doctorate degree. My mom, like my family's very educated, but it was Dr. Robinson that made that pivot for me, man.
Listen, it's crazy that you said that because I don't know what happened or what time it was, but you was like, I mean, out of the blue, I was hitting you up, and you was like, yeah, man, I just got done chopping it up with Dr. Robinson. And they're like, man, yeah, we've been talking tough. I said, oh yeah, I was like, we were chopping it up tough when I was at Russ. And then I think I don't know if he ended up moving or I graduated first, either or.
No, he moved a year. You graduated the same year I did? 16?
I finished at 13.
Nah, he stayed. He was still there. Yeah. So he left in... No, I left in 15. I'm sure. He left in 16. I left in 15. He left in 16. Yeah. But yeah, man, Dr. Robinson was the guy that really showed me how to pivot. Yeah. You know what I mean? He played video games. He kicked it. We had a lot of fun together.
Yeah.
But he had a slogan about that action, boss.
Okay.
And, you know.
Hey, Dr. Robinson, when you hear this, we got to set something up, man. Well, we all going to link up.
Yeah, definitely, man.
We all link up, man. Hey, that's my guy, man.
Yeah, man. And with just, he was the first person that, man, I presented, so working with Dr. Robinson, real quick, I presented research on SNCC, the Student Nonviolent Coalition.
Okay. And
man, I went all the way to Jackson State and won first place in a research presentation against doctoral students.
Okay.
Yeah, like he was, man, Man, a lot of people don't know, you know what I mean? My roommates from Russ, I used to have this big old tote, man, with like 40 books in it, man. He used to make me read them books, man. I used to be so mad. My partners, man, used to be like, you ain't even reading this stuff. I'd be like, when y'all be asleep after we get drunk, I'd be like, read.
Yeah.
Because I got to have it for them the next day.
Yeah.
But I still want to party. So,
Yeah.
like he told me, you can do what you want to do. It's a sacrifice to everything.
Taking care of business.
Yeah. So,
man.
yeah, man, we locked that in, man. And ever since then, man, he met my mom, my sister. My dad actually knows him. Like, man, it took off.
Oh yeah, man. We're gonna make something happen.
Yeah,
it's gonna be lit. Man, real quick. So your sister, is this the same one when we was in school? She stayed in South Haven?
Yeah.
Oh man, shout out to sis.
Yeah.
I know about sis for a long time.
Yeah. Hey, she can't do a lot for me. We can't do for everybody.
Hey man, so man, speaking of your Twitter, it's from my understanding, it's kind of lit. Right
Yeah,
now.
man. It got. So what happened was it started out. I made a comment about Jackson.
Yeah.
Like a couple months ago, I made a comment about Jackson, the water system, and then talking about that, and then just talking about my views on different bills that were being pushed from the state legislator, and it just started picking up traffic. Yeah, and shout out to HBCU Yard Talk, man. She is so dope. That's her Twitter handle.
Man, I gotta get on Twitter though.
Yeah, you need to get on there, man. She blue checked, and she started following me and retweeted some of my stuff, and it just went from there, man.
So out of all the social medias that you got, do you feel like Twitter is like in his own league?
Oh yeah,
It is?
easily. Because so Twitter is a place you can cater. You can cater your audience everywhere. But Twitter, you really can cater your audience.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a place to really talk.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like, I literally was just debating with somebody on the way over here. You know what I mean? About something on Twitter. But it's just a place. And then now with social media, everybody's an expert.
Oh yeah.
So I like the slogan I got from Dr. Stovall, and I realized he probably got it from somebody else, so I ain't saying he making it. You know what I mean? Everybody I can't learn from, I teach.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. They
But-
go hard.
You know what I mean? So I just, man, on Twitter, I just like it because I get to give my point of view, and I try to spit facts.
Yeah.
Because your opinion, I can't tell you how to feel about that. I can't
Right.
tell. But when I start putting these numbers on you, like 65% of all incarcerated people in Mississippi are high school dropouts. You can't tell me literacy ain't important.
Oh yeah.
You can't, you know what I mean? You can't tell me that me partnering with these schools and trying to put money into community programs won't help recidivism in incarceration. Because one of the biggest things that we got to understand is Mississippi dead last, man. You know what I mean? And the more we educate ourselves, the more we understand.
Yeah. Man. So with that being said, man, when you mentioned about like pretty much having people to read, like that's solving the problem, but it's way bigger. The way I caught it when you said it, like, you know, I'm like, oh yeah, you helping people to read though, but you was like, no, but when you hit me with the facts, with the 65,
Yeah.
I'm like, half of them because they dropped out,
Yeah.
so that means they probably ain't got the proper education. So if
Yeah.
you can solve the education problem, then you, oh boy,
Man. One of the things I tell people all the time, people in our community understand that the government can't fix all of our problems. They understand that it's going to take hard work. They understand that they have to do their part. But if hard work was the only thing we needed, all of us would be rich.
I agree with that one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
we got to get out of these politics of cynicism and understand we gotta start working in these communities. But on the flip side, the community got to understand you got to take responsibility and send the right people.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I tell people all the time when we doing these programs, why are we focused on programs at school when the school give you 3 meals? No, 2. You get 2 meals at school. Some give a snack depending on the age. That's why I say 3.
Yeah.
You got shelter. You got water. You got, a good environment most times. So when they go home, that's when the difference comes. That's when we look at our culture and we see that salary jobs versus hourly job is a big issue. And people don't understand why. The biggest reason is if I work hourly, it's hard for me to leave for 2 hours and go to my child's school. It's hard when you telling me to wait on my child to get off the bus. And I be at work at 4 o'clock. My baby get home at 4:30. I may got 2 points already. 3 to point out and lose my job.
Hey, Doc, it's a combination.
Yeah, so it's we gotta really look at, you know what I mean, how we're judging these people based on their circumstances. And like I keep saying, I haven't said it on here, but I say all the time, I'm not here to give nobody a crutch.
Yeah.
But you can't pull yourself up by your own bootstrap if you ain't got no shoes on.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Hey, boy, these punchlines. Yeah.
You know what I'm just
most
saying?
definitely.
And so that's why I kind of want to stand in the gap, because it's time for City Hall to come to the citizen, man. We gotta stop all this finger pointing and all this, man, and just elect real people, man.
Yeah. Man, but hey, this can be what's gonna be part 2, 4, 5, 6, 10. Man, real quick, man, and like I like to say, we're gonna be before you long, but
Like a Baptist preacher.
Nah. So tell the people what's next, and then we're gonna give the folks some encouragement, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
So what's next for Mario?
Right now, what's next for me? Y'all definitely hit me up on Twitter. I'm gonna be putting out a lot of stuff on Twitter just about in the community what's going on, not just Indianola, in Mississippi. So definitely follow me on Twitter. Also, I'll be working with a couple cigar shops.
Okay.
So I'll be doing just some interviews from a political standpoint for our community. You know what I mean? Letting people see how a lot of your elected officials feel like what's going on in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
What are they doing to fix your neighborhood? We
Yeah.
know what they're doing to fix the city.
Yeah.
But a lot of times that census tract, there's 85 to 90% African American, it don't get the conversation. It don't make the table. Cause see, we ain't at the table, we on the table.
So that mean that lane wide open.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey man, get the folks some encouraging words. If not, when you already have between these segments that we've been having. But hit the folks with some encouraging to take with them.
I'll say this first to wrap it up. Stop accepting the notion of you speak well, or I wouldn't even thought you knew that.
Yeah.
Don't accept it. And I've checked people several times because I'm just as American as you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So always put your best foot forward and never forget you cut like that. So take care of your business.
My guy's smooth with it, man. Hey, once again, man, this is my guy, Mario Robinson, man. Straight out of Indianola. Man, y'all been paying attention. Man, this is me. My boy, he made me get damn put. Like the conversation was lit. Like I said, we try to get in and out. But man, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Man, y'all already know, man. Subscribe. Follow my boy Twitter. See what he talking about. Man, thank y'all for subscribing, commenting, sharing, the whole nine. You feel me? But until next time, people, we over and out.
It's your boy Mario Robinson, straight out of Indianola, Mississippi, and I'm kicking it with Vel with the Influ Gang team.
I said, oh yeah, smile, fool. You look too good to be fried. Now, why?